In today's video, we're going to be talking about what phishing is, how it works, some of the common types, and steps you can take to avoid being phished. Let's go ahead and start with a standard phishing attempt like this one. So you've got your attacker slash hacker here. They're going to write up a bunch of emails or one email, and this is a standard shotgun style approach where you're trying to just shoot at the wall and see what sticks. Basically, you send it to a bunch of people within an organization and hope at least one of them is clicking your link and falling for it. So let's say, you send it to a bunch of people. Most of them don't click it. They either don't see the email, delete it, or whatever gets reported. Basically, they don't click your link. However, all you need is one or two people to click your link, see the fake login form that you've made, enter their password and username, and now the hacker has access to the network. Now, this can be good for the hacker or not as good. If they're a low-level user, they might not have a lot of access, but maybe they're in accounting. And now the hacker has access to all the accounting records of the company. Let's talk about spear phishing next. This is a more targeted approach. So rather than sending it to the whole company or a specific department, you might send it to just a couple of people or just one team. So for example, maybe you know a team at a company, you found out all their emails, is working on a super secret project that would hurt the company if it got exposed. Or maybe you want the accounting information, so you only send this to a couple members in the accounting team. It's the same style, but it's a lot more targeted. And then rather than sending it to so many people, you send it to just a couple and hope at least one will click your email link or download your attachment or do whatever you're trying to get them to do, enter their username and password, and now you have access again. Now, there's a bunch of other types, and basically new words are made up seemingly every day for different types. But some of the other common types is whaling, which is basically spear phishing, but you're targeting a single executive or a couple executives because they're likely to have the highest access and the most important. People are more likely to listen to them if you were to steal their email. Smishing, which is just SMS phishing. There's vishing, voice over IP usually, and then there's just infinite amounts of types of phishing. But they all basically follow the same procedure of try to trick the user into clicking a link, downloading an attachment, giving you information that they're not supposed to give you. Now let's talk about a couple basic ways you can avoid being phished. As a user, you should not be clicking any suspicious links. If it doesn't make sense for you to click, do not click it. Another thing to look for is proper spelling and grammar. A lot of the times, hackers and attackers will misspell things because they're in a hurry, they're just trying to get as much phishing email content as they can out, or they're not paying attention. Check things like the email text and the domain name is a hugely important one. If it looks like it's coming from your company, let's say it's, Ford.com is your company, or Ford is your company, it should be coming from blank at Ford.com, But if it's, frod.com, it looks pretty dang close. And if you're not paying attention, you might not see that. Another thing to check is that the hyperlink in the email body actually goes where it's claiming to go. For example, if it claims to go to google.com, you should hover it. Don't click it until you hover it, and a little box will pop up showing you where it actually goes. And it might not be google.com, it might be, but it might not be Google, might go somewhere else. Another thing to be wary of is the urgent action type emails. So, for example, if something's claiming to be from your IT department saying urgent, urgent, your password's about to expire, your account's going to be locked out, all your work's going to be deleted. Things that would not really happen in real life. Things that are trying to get you to take action immediately rather than take slower action. Those are generally phishing scams. Things to watch out for is, don't download attachments if you're not expecting it. So if someone is, faking trying to be your boss, if you're not expecting them to send you an attachment, you shouldn't download the attachment without talking to the person first and verifying that, hey, this is legitimate. And when in doubt, ask your IT department, ask the help desk, ask the security team. They would much rather you come to them with a suspicious email and not click the link than to click a link and get hacked. It makes it a lot easier for them to take the 2 minutes it says to either verify or spot the email as a fake and take action. And then lastly, an IT department at a large enough company really should be using some kind of software to help filter out and mark those suspicious emails. A common one is marking emails that are not from within the company as external emails, so you know to be more suspicious of any links and attachments on them. Anyway, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for more content like this.